can't remember if she was there. So anyway, why does this feel like a fever dream? Probably because I got hit. But anyway. Hey guys, it's JP here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome for the first time. And you can subscribe, some point in the video. Don't be shy, right? All right? Okay, so it started off a normal day. I knew that my dad was gonna be picking me up for pre-K. So I was 6 years old, obviously. But yeah, I knew my dad was gonna be picking me up from pre-K. Mom drops me off. When my dad does pick me up, I see that my grandfather's in the front seat. I'm like, oh my gosh, because I love him, okay? Anyway, and then, and we were in Texas. I lived in Texas, and grandfather and just basically the extended family lived in Mississippi, where I live now, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, so I was happy to see him. Yeah, so we went to the house and all my peoples was here. And I was like, oh my God, blah, 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 and hugging everybody because it's my family, what? I don't think we went anywhere special that night. I think I remember going to McDonald's. That seems about right. Yeah, because as a kid, it's the number one thing I wanted. The sugar cookies and all that. Ooh, y'all. In Texas, when I was growing up, they had homemade cookies. Like, baked them from hand and not just like, I don't want to say store-bought, but like the frozen pack. You know what I'm talking about. Like frozen and they roll it out or whatever and then bake that. They homemade them, like made them buy it. God, that was so good. I miss that, okay? Now that I don't do it anymore. It's so sad. And especially not in Mississippi. Anyway, it's pretty much a weekend kind of story, and then I'll get to the actual thing. Okay. I go to bed, wake up. They're all still there, of course. I'm pretty sure they were just doing a whole turnaround just for the weekend. And so we wake up, and I'm not sure where we were the morning of because I was sleepy still, I think. I don't remember where we went specifically, but I know later on that I woke up, we were going to the mall. And this is where the incident happens. So, just so you know, yeah. Me being me, I'm like 6 years old. I have nowhere to really shop for, right? I'm not in Bath and Body Works. I'm not some 15-year-old girl yet, all right? So naturally, everyone parts ways. Me and my sisters, are one group, buddy system. Why does this feel like a fever dream? Probably because I got hit. But anyway. Yeah, so everyone splits up. They have like the buddy system going on or whatever. Of course, the whole thing is going to be fuzzy because I got hit. All right. Don't remember every single detail. But we were walking around the mall. Pretty sure it was just a strip or whatever. I don't know if I think someone said it was the Grapevine Mall. Or someone mentioned the Grapevine Mall. I'll have to look it up, ask somebody so I can show y'all the diagram. But anyway, so it was a strip, right? Or I'll probably just pull up an example picture. But yeah. Okay, so anyway, we had our like little median here. Oh, that's in black. Okay. It's not funny. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying. Okay, it was a median in this is ridiculous being perfectionist. Okay, there was a median in the middle, right? You had these two buildings, whip-de-woo. Yeah, it's a building. I feel like that guy that owned Khan Academy. Anyway, and these right here, they're like little shade thingies. I know that I didn't draw them like really good, whatever. And let's just consider the X's like little park benches, okay? And okay, let's do oh, whoa. Okay. I'm gonna do oh my gosh, stop it. Okay. The red is gonna be my older sister, right? And the orange, if I can get it, is gonna be my second older sister. Stop it. Okay. And they're both sitting down on the park bench, and I'm gonna put me as little yellow, right? So Yellow decided to venture in the street. Let me just make myself a little walkway here because that's where little Yellow decides to go. Also, you gotta have the little walkway or whatever. Okay. I don't like that. Okay. But yeah, so me being me just decided to do. And I was joking at first, but when I got to like right here, my life flashed before my eyes and we're not done drawing. And let's put the next color as green. So this this woman was in a black truck, and bing bada boom, we just happened to skedaddle this way. I mean, cause the general, oh my gosh, general direction of traffic is going this way and that way, right? But little me over here didn't know that. Okay. So I didn't look both ways before I crossed the road. And there happened to be said truck of the woman driving in this direction. When I got here, I just went splat. So yeah, that's the visual. And yeah. Well, since I already have your attention, please feel free to go follow me and like my picture on Instagram. Okay, back to the story that you were, here to listen to. So remember I said the buddy system, me and my sisters were on the bench or whatever, and I'm a clumsy, accident prone, energetic little girl, okay? And no one can blame them as far as like it actually happening. I don't want to say it's all on me because I was 6. I didn't know that, bink. Like I didn't know that was gonna happen, right? Anyway, so like I was joking with them, I'm gonna cross the street, like all sing-songy or whatever, and they were like, I'm pretty sure that they both were on their phones, and they were like, no, you're not, and I was like, yes, I am, and I literally was like this far away from the sidewalk, like I'm like, yes, I am. I'm sorry. This far away from the street. I'm one step away from walking to the street. So I get in the street. I'm trying to get to the other side. Like this is no chicken story. I get to the other side, right? I'm sorry. I attempt. Let's do that. I get to the median. That's what I'm talking about. Remember the walkway, right? I'm halfway there. Still singing, I'm gonna cross the street as I'm, doing so, right? And they're like, no, you're not. And I was like, yes, I am. And bing, bada, boom, I'm halfway there. I mean, a good 3 steps. Do. Oh, do. Yeah, do. And by the time I make that 4th or 5th, I mean, I'm past the median. I'm in the road. Baby girl didn't watch for cars on either side. But naturally, like, once I think back to it, I'm a pedestrian. A little girl at that. I'm the pedestrian. I got the right of way. Why did you not stop? So anyway, we get halfway through the street. I get halfway through the street on the right side where traffic comes this way. Right. I'm not moving this way. This is the walkway. Sorry, y'all. Where traffic comes this way, I'm like, this is and let's just ignore the walkway for now because it's we're past it, right? Truck, big black truck, just you put 2 and 2 together, okay? I didn't know to look both ways before I crossed the street. I did not know street safety, so do, bink. And all I remember is waking up on my stepmother's lap. That's it. That's all I remember. Like, I remember looking maybe like a split second. I don't even remember. I vaguely remember a black truck. That's all I can say about that. Vaguely. I don't know how fast you have to be going to hit a little girl and she like goes unconscious. But pretty fast, you know, fast enough. Let's go there. So yeah, like I was saying, all I remember is waking up, my head was hurting, and then I busted out in tears because, you know, from the pain, of course. But my stepmom was consoling me and my wet face, right? Then my grandfather walks up and said what happened and all that, and he's like, okay, I'll be right back. And I think he went to go get my dad. I think that's what happened. Again, I mean, I'm a little girl, you know. I'm trying to remember as much as I can right now. I think he went to go gather everybody anyway. I don't know what it was with phones, because nowadays you just text somebody like, hey. Anyway. I think this white woman came out and was like, I have wipes or whatever from the first aid kit in the store. I don't remember what the store was called, but handed it to my stepmom and she pressed it up against this scar that I got, y'all. Why? I mean, to help me, of course, but why would she put fresh whatever, I guess wipes? I don't know what they were on just this cut. It was uncomfortable. But you know, she was trying to help me out, right? She was caring. Okay. But it was still hurting. It was still stinging, right? Is what it is now. Okay. The rest of the family comes back, and I don't remember anybody yelling at my sisters or anything, which, you know, I wouldn't want them yelling at my sisters. Like, what? You kind of were responsible for me, but at the same time, I'm not me right now. I'm 6, okay? Eventually, an ambulance comes. I don't know who called that one. I forgot. And the guy is like, all right, what's your name? And I told him, you know the standard, like 911. Yeah. And he's like, I think he said I need you to be brave for me. Something like that. Pretty sure it's my older sister in the ambulance with me. And then we get to the hospital. I knocked out, personally, twice at that. All I remember is crossing the road, boom, hit the car. I mean, all I remember is crossing the road, boom, car hit me, and I woke up in my stepmom's lap. And then I remember getting into the ambulance and then waking up in the hospital, because I don't remember the car ride. Even like maybe 2 minutes after pulling off, I'm you know, I'm not like dead or anything, but I remember getting unconscious for sure. Remember getting unconscious. I remember falling asleep, I guess you could say, and waking back up in the hospital room. In the hospital room, they like, you know, do the CT scan, all the above. I have like this red helmet on, you know, because probably had a concussion. Baby girl might have died, you know. Could have died, really, if the injury was bad enough. But luckily there was nothing wrong with my head, which I'm shocked about. So yeah, in the hospital they say nothing's wrong with my head. My older cousin comes over and was saying how, I think you said you're okay and something else. The doctor said you're okay and they're just like coming back about your arm. Something about that. I can't remember everything he said verbatim. I just remember I'm gonna cross the street, like, because I said it, like, that's not a good memory. That's not a good memory to have in general about getting hit. So yeah, we leave the hospital eventually. I think I fell back asleep, because by the time I woke up, I don't remember a lot, honestly, because my head injury, of course. Y'all, I forgot to tell y'all. Oh my gosh. So in the ambulance, before we get to the hospital, I'm pretty sure they just wrap my arm and then take me to the hospital room. And that's when my cousin comes over, says that they're just coming back to check on my arm, but that my head was okay, and they were just coming to check the arm. That was it. I remember we left to go and eat at IHOP because they asked me what I wanted, you know, the girl that, you know, had stuff happen to her, right? Okay. I just feel like that's not automatically like my choice, but at the same time, I guess it was only right. And then I remember falling asleep on my sister's arm, sister's shoulder. That was comfortable. I was small back then. I was comfortable. But yeah, I think that was about it for my very eventful weekend with my other parents' house. So after that, I don't think I even went to church. No. After that, I just went home. I had a bandage around the arm, around my scar. I don't know if y'all can really see it that well. It's pretty faded now. It was really dark right here, but this has always been the same color. It's been brighter than the rest of me, really. I don't think I have any pictures, which I don't want to say sucks, but like for lack of evidence kind of sucks. But yeah, if you enjoyed the story time, I don't want to tell anymore, but if you, like for future reference, I don't want to tell any more car crashes, none of that. God forbid. Because I don't want to have to go through any of that, okay? Especially in my own car with me driving, let alone somebody else driving, and I don't know what could happen. We could swerve. Like I said, God forbid. But anyway, if you liked this, thumbs it up. If you want to hear some more story times that are less dangerous, less traumatic, please comment the topics below. I'll be gladly answering them. Okay, well, happy Friday. I will be back next week. Next Friday for sure. All right. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, and cue the music.